Are we live now?
Yes. Yep.
All right. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this 1 hour Facebook Live session with Learninpal and Eduspace on forecasting the future of SPM and STPM batch 2020. All right, before we start our discussion, right, I just need to know whether everyone can hear my voice. And if yes, those friends and family that wish to support me and also Eduspace, please drop a comment saying yes, Audrey, we can hear you, or just say yes that you can hear me. All right, so that I can see you can hear me and I know that my microphone is okay. All right. Is there anyone commenting? Yes?
Not yet.
Is there a yes?
Yes. Can hear you.
All right. Good. I got one yes. Okay. Hi, everyone. Please show your support and your love by liking this video and also share it with your friends and family because we're going to discuss something that is useful to everyone. And for those who comment and for those who like this video and our page, I'll choose maybe one winner to win a promo code. Maybe it's a 50% promo code, maybe 60, 70, or 80, or 100% for promo code. All right, so just like this page, like our Facebook page, like this video, like this live video, and comment, I want promo code. Okay, let me see if there's another comment, or if you have any question, just drop in the comment below and I will answer and I will pass it to the panel. All right. Okay, it's 3 o'clock. We are going to discuss on the forecasting, the future of SPM and STPM batch 2020. Okay, first of all, let me just introduce first Learninpal. And some of you may not heard of Learninpal. Learninpal, an initiative by MPH Bookstore, is an all-in-one social e-learning platform. Okay, and it is available in mobile app and also website. And our aim at Learninpal is to facilitate comprehensive learning for everyone beyond the constraint of time and location. So you can learn whatever you want from our platform, anywhere and everywhere. Okay, many programs that have been conducted for the past few months, mostly webinars. If you can check out our recorded session on our Facebook page, some of the topics are investing in stocks, IR 4.0 and IoT, guitar lesson, makeup application, overcoming public speaking, mengaji Al-Quran, and to name a few. Talking about this topic, which have been conducted on our Facebook page, I wish to highlight everyone about Learninpal. Learninpal, there have been Learninpal actually offers gig economy job. Okay, because there has been a trend toward gig economy in recent years. And if just so you know, economy is what I call freelance. You can work 8 to 5 job, and you also tuition centers that you teach to earn passive income. So Learninpal is for offers gig economy for you to earn your passive income. Okay, for you out there, if you wish to maybe to teach, if you are good in baking, if you are a motivator like my panelists here, just drop a comment and we'll get in touch with you. All right. Okay. So today's discussion is on future of SPM and STPM. I hope that we have SPM candidates here with our 3 fine and handsome speakers from Eduspace. If you are SPM candidates, please drop a comment because we will give a very good and generous discount for you to attend some of our classes available this weekend. All right. Okay. So let me see. Those taking SPM and STPMs arrive at a crossroads when exams are over. And what's next? That's often a huge question mark, especially when the possibility seems endless, right? And the papers you sit for during exam may not determine your future careers. So today, Learninpal is hosting this FB Live with panelists from Eduspace. There's three handsome men in front of me on screen to help students figure out their next move after SPM or STPM. And Eduspace develops and facilitates training programs from all ages, from various disciplines, including STEM and management and team building programs. So with us today from Eduspace are, first and foremost, Dr. Saiful Amin Jalun. He's a former director of Putra Business School Training Division and has over 20 years of experience in conducting trainings, and currently a principal advisor of Unipact UKM, University Kebangsaan Malaysia, and associate consultant of Putra Business School UPM, head of training of IHR Consultancy, chair of World University's Peace Invitational Debate Council, and also a fun motivational speaker. I love your class, Dr. Saiful. Welcome to this live video, Dr. Saiful. Okay, next we have not other than Encik Muhammad Daniel Abdullah, associate consultant. He has been in hotel business for more than 3 decades, starting with a 5-star hotel in Singapore, right? And he was the general manager of a luxury hotel chain in Malaysia. That's just a bit. Actually, there's more. And we move next to, last but not least, Encik Ahmad Shihan, founder of Eduspace Training and Events, STEM educator, a scientist who became an educator. Encik Shihan, Ahmad Shihan has worked at a number of science centers in Malaysia, and he has been mobilizing STEM programs since 2017. All right. So there you go, 3%. I am Audrey, your lovely Audrey from Learninpal, the moderator for today's session. Okay, so I have just briefly introduced a bit, no laughing, although, can we make this like casual so that I know, no stiff and corporate? Okay, so, yes. All right, so maybe would members of the panel be so kind to introduce themselves? We can start with Dr. Saiful, just 1 or 2 minutes of yourself.
Okay.
Please,
Thank
Dr.
you very
Saiful.
much, Audrey. Thank you very much, Audrey. Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, selamat petang. I don't think I can say much more. I think Audrey has introduced just about half my life, so we'll just go on. And I think we should listen more to Shihan, especially on his endeavors last 2 months to enable him to lose 13 kilos. Yeah, that'll be more interesting than my life story. Yeah, so I'll pass the floor
That's
back to you, Audrey.
interesting,
Yeah.
All right, so I just move on, yeah, everyone. Okay, let me see. First question to Dr. Saiful first. Can we just straight to the questions?
Sure.
Okay, Dr. Saiful, I would like to share my side of the story. I've left the SPM era back in, I think, like 15, 16 maybe. Oh, I just revealed my age. 15 years, I think,
Yes.
around there.
Yes, you just did.
And I thought that SPM okay, and I thought that SPM is a huge thing, and to me, right, I can't wait to finish it. Just imagine from primary 1 to primary 6, and then from form 1 to form 5. I just cannot wait to finish, to complete the SPM. And I am lucky that my parents did not really pressure me to get all A's, but I believe there are parents out there who push the kids to get straight A's, right? and to get into medical schools or law schools or whatever, you have to be this, you have to be that. They ask parents like that, right? And from the standpoint of an educator, Dr. Saiful, is it a must or is it a guarantee that straight A students will excel in future with the result they obtain? And what's next? And what if they fail or they did not achieve all straight A's? You know, and what should or should not the parents expect from their kids? Dr.
Okay,
Saiful,
thank
please.
you very much, Audrey. There's a common question that people will ask: are we going for A's? Are we not going for A's? Yeah? I rather answer in a story kind of way. Yeah? So a lot of people will see SPM as the target. It's not the target. It's good for you to have A's and everything, but that's not the end of the line. So if I were to share, if I could share with you, I have a former student who saw the future. So he worked for that particular future. So if that particular future requires him to have certain number of A's in SPM or STP or whatever examination, then he'll work on that because he saw the future. So let's just escape SPM for a while. At the university, he's not the top student, but he did enough to ensure that he get to a certain kind of industry. And of course, if you like to associate industries with money, then he saw in the late 90s that two of the biggest paying industries would be oil and gas and telecommunication. So he geared all the efforts towards going there. And then he realized also, if I'm in these two, then I'll just be one of the fish in the pond. So he decided that hey, I need to have different kind of master's degree so that I'll be almost all the time and the big fish in the pond. So he saved up enough money, 70,000 ringgit cash, and paid for his master's degree in England. No father mother helping. We need to see, in order to see the big picture, we need to realize that it's the way we see things, Audrey and my friends. Yeah. Now the newest car on the road, which is like almost like a craze because so many people are buying the car, is the Proton X50. Because you, for example, have decided to buy a Proton X50, so that's the end of the road or the target for you, then you would know how much money you need to spend to buy. So you will save up on that particular thing in order to build yourself, to build a strategy to achieve that car. So that's on the target level. But on us building our own target, the way I would like to share with you would be in SPM is not the target. SPM is just one of the stepping stones to enable us to go to our target. And it starts with what we call a simple mindset setup. Because by now you realize if, for example, your aim is to buy a Proton X50, you'll be driving down the road and suddenly you'll be seeing a lot of X50. Were they not there before? No, they were there before. But at the back of your mind, there wasn't any readiness. There wasn't any preparation. There wasn't sufficient background knowledge to drive yourself to be looking for the Proton X50. Because you have been concentrating in wanting to buy the X50, so your background knowledge, all the stories at the back of your head will be focusing on the X50, and thus you will see the X50. Similarly, also, for example, if you are targeting to buy certain other kind of cars, if you're targeting to eat certain kind of food, chances are you'll be able to see that the food or the stuff that you want to buy. It's got nothing to do on the reality outside. It's based on your background knowledge, because that will influence not only how you see stuff, but what you see in the outside world. And therefore, coming back to this idea of the importance of A's, on so for the original question, yeah, they are important, but you have to associate the importance to a bigger target. But I would like to concentrate more on the thing that I mentioned about the Proton X50. Yeah, it's your background that will influence what you see. But if you do not control your background, your experience, the external reality will control you. The external reality will control you, and you'll just have to follow. For example, if you put in front of you the simple three words: success, book, completed, for example. That's mine. Yeah, I'm finishing a book, for example, because I see those words every day. Somehow or other, it's wired into my brain. Whatever I do on a particular day, I will spend time to do my book, to read my book, to complete the book, yeah, because it has a signal. So whatever I see, it will lead back to the book. That's very
Hello,
important. Hello,
I
can
am
you?
facing technical difficulties here.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
You can hear me, yeah?
So, all right, yeah,
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
continue. Yes, so, on the thing that
All right. I can
if
hear you,
we
Dr.
can
Saiful.
if we can get that kind of drive, like the picture of
There was a
X50 to drive
disconnection
us.
just now.
Okay, if we can have the picture of Proton X50 to drive us towards the target. Imagine if we have like 3-4 words describing the X50. Imagine if we have like 3-4 phrases describing the X50. Imagine if we have like a story, like an advertisement of X50 playing in our head. Then definitely it will influence our outcome, our actions, steps that we will take. Because the background knowledge for those who are go-getters, for those who are quote-unquote successful, they more or less control the reality rather than the other way around. And if you are able to do that in the worst of situations, they'll be able to say, very much like that famous antagonist in the award-winning movie by Mel Gibson all those years ago, Braveheart, the king, Edward the Longshank, said, as king, you must find the best in any situation. So, in order to be able to execute the finding of the best in any situations, you must be in control of the kind of fit, the kind of things you want to push in your brain, so that when you see the reality, your interpretation of the reality will be very, very positive towards whatever you achieve, you want to achieve, be it SPM, be it STPM, be it work, so on and so forth. Because at the end of the day, it's how you look at stuff. And if you can see, Audrey and my friends, those who are in control of their mindset, when faced with challenges, they will automatically come up with so many solutions that they frame the problem to be much smaller. Say if you're faced with a particular problem, but you have like 15, 20 possible solutions, the problem is not that big anymore. So if you have that, then the strategies will come. And if you have that, the willingness will come, and then the ace will come. The ace becomes the consequence. It's like an opening a business. You don't open a business to make money. You do the best you can, provide the service that your customers want. Money will just become a consequence. That's my quote unquote opening statement. Sorry, last week I was in court, so I was thinking that I was talking to judges or something. Yeah. Back to you, Audrey. Back to you, my friend.
Okay, good one, Dr. Saiful. I agree that it is how we look at things. And to me, SPM, I did not get straight A's, and neither though my parents, they are not angry or what with my result. It's not bad, but it's good. It's not perfect, but it is how we view things. And yes, I agree what Dr. Saiful said, that it is how we view things, and it is not the end, right? Okay. All right, that is a very long, and maybe some of you may not be able to see me just now because there's a technical with my internet maybe. All right, I still have one question actually to Dr. Saiful, because you're leaving soon, right? But before leave, for those who are listening, please comment if you have any question to Dr. Saiful. And also, please, if you want promo code, you want 50% or 90% promo code, just drop a comment, and I will give promo code to the winners, 1 or 2 or maybe 3 or maybe 5. Okay. So my next question, Dr. Saiful, just now we talked about SPM, and myself, I was lucky that I got into college, and I was lucky that my parents sent me because they have the financial capabilities. They can send me to college, and I did not apply to IPTS. They sent me to private college. Well, for those SPM candidates, what if they did not receive any letter from the IPTS, and with the financial constraint from the family, what are the options available for students? Do they just wait, or I don't know, do business? I don't know what are the options available, Dr. Saiful,
So
before you go.
thank you very much. I'm not going just yet. Yeah. But the thing is that
Okay.
we should not be talking about Plan B while we are still in Plan A. A lot of these talks,
Okay.
if you don't do well, please do this. Let's just concentrate on doing well. Tell them what they need to do to achieve the required A's or maybe B's or whatsoever, and then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about trying to achieve the target, and they will understand that at the end of the day, you just work hard and then work hard at it. And if you don't get it, then work hard some more, maybe at a real work or maybe at other type of institution. But the whole idea, let's just have Plan B, Plan A. The second plan, we don't call it even Plan B, it's surviving. Like, for example, a lot of us trainers
Yeah.
nowadays, because there's not so much training now, we would do so many other stuff, but that's not the plan, it's just survival. So the Plan A is the one that we're going to work on to the best of our ability. Because at the end of the day, Audrey and my friends, is the unwillingness to work. You expect people give you something because of what you have. It's not going to happen. You're going to have to work extremely hard. I'm pretty sure Learninpal and Eduspace were also facing all these issues and challenges earlier. So what are you going to do about it? What are you prepared to do when faced with these challenges? So number one, what we call the setup of success, number one is the willingness to work hard. There's no two ways about it. People do 10 hours, you do 12. The great Mike Tyson, when he was in his prime, he would jog at 3:30 in the morning. When asked, why do you jog at 3:30 in the morning? Very simple answer. I'm very sure my competitor, my opponent, would not be running at 3:30. So I'm fitter, and therefore I could take him on a bit better. So, but the only thing that we can tell our wonderful SPM candidates, just work hard. And the work hard will not stop after you finish your SPM. You need to continue that into whatever life has in store for you, because SPM is not the anointment, it's not some kind of a surefire thing to ensure that you'll have a successful life. Even successful, we have so many other types of definition. What's the meaning of success, for example? But the important thing is the ability to work hard. And if you have the ability to work hard, the willingness to work hard, and a clear target, inshallah, nothing can stop you. SPM, other kind of exams, and also later on at your work. But concentrate, please, boys and girls, for those who are listening, and if you are an SPM candidate, concentrate on your Plan A. Your Plan A is to work hard, to show how hard you can work to get a good result in SPM. And if you work hard, the consequence should be a good result in SPM. And if you work hard enough, you spend 10, 12, 14 hours a day working hard to do well at SPM, you get used to working hard. Very much like myself, I used to sell vegetable. You sell vegetable, you have to be at the shop at 5 o'clock in the morning. So waking up early is like the name of the game for me. So because of that, it will be quite problematic for me not to wake up early in the morning. So work hard, guys, work hard, boys and girls. And if you do it continuously enough, it's like having a lion as a pet, because he works so hard. It's so tough. You have a lion as a pet, I can assure you, if you have a lion as a pet, you will never be afraid of dogs ever again. And if you are a lion,
Wow.
worry, you can always work hard wherever they put you in the plateau of Africa, they send you to Siberia, you will still be a lion. Have that, and remember that if you get it, greatness, no matter how brief, will stay with you forever. Thank you, Audrey.
I like that. I like that so much, Dr. Saiful. Okay,
I like it too.
refreshing, yeah? Next will be who? Encik Daniel. All right. Yeah, that is a new thing, yeah, Dr. Saiful. It's coming into my brain. It's a refresher. Okay, let's move to Encik Mohammed Daniel Roy. Question for you. As an HR consultant, which are the sectors with good prospects for these SPM candidates in the near future? When you interview these candidates during the interview, do you look into their SPM results, or do you look into their experience or communication qualities, or the appearance, or the smile, or the prettiness? What do you see? What qualities do you look into? Would you hire me?
Definitely.
Example.
Definitely. Okay. Now, if you, Assalamualaikum, good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity. Okay. Audrey,
Where it's not about SPM,
it's not about SPM.
You need to focus on what do you really want. If you look at it currently,
If you
the
look at
next
it
5 years,
currently,
what are the work
in the next 5 years,
is going to be exciting.
is going to
We have a range
be exciting.
ranging
From
engineering, computer science,
engineering,
right?
computer
We are people
science,
doing medicine,
doing
right?
medicine,
Talking about marketing and
talking about
graphic
marketing
design,
and
marketing,
graphic design and marketing,
that's it.
right?
People are also looking at hospitality and
Looking at
culinary
hospitality and
programs.
culinary programs
So
as well. So there's no
limitation
limitation
to
to
what one
what one
can
can
do
do
in terms of
in
career
terms of career
in
choice
the next
in
5
the
years.
next 5 years.
Okay, because those who are
Okay,
looking
so
at it now probably will get into
we'll
the
get it
market in about 5 years.
5 years.
Okay?
Okay, so the job market out there is actually pretty much opening, and with the pandemic, the COVID-19 pandemic, it's opened new doors for us. Jobs that were not available before are okay now. You can still do it now. For example, we're talking about logistic and supply chain management. Now everything is online. So logistic and supply chain management was never okay. Logistic and supply chain management was never a famous thing those days. But now it is viewed as a top-notch career opportunity, because just look at it. Currently, the world is still all online. Everybody buys online, right? So logistic, shipping, supply chain management plays a big major role, right? So the trend will change according to the economic scenario, currently with the pandemic. So these are the job opportunities will be there, definitely will be there. Okay, that's for your first question. On your second question, what do we expect as HR professionals when people come for interview? The important thing that we look for is the ability to communicate. Say the ability to communicate. It's not limited to English or Bahasa Malaysia and all that. No, it's the ability to listen or accept a message, analyze, and respond appropriately. That's the ability to communicate. Okay, so in how would I put it? As a HR practitioner, we always look at the type of transferable skills people have. Okay, we are talking about transferable skills where we look at communication, the ability to think outside the box, right? We talk about how should I say, teamwork, the ability to work with people skills. All these are transferable skills. So when someone comes for an interview, normally the education qualification or experience plays a major role, but the hiring decision will always is based on the ability to communicate, the ability to decide, make decisions, the ability to analyze situations. This is what will get the person the job, right? Thank you.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you so much, Encik Muhammad Daniel. Your voice like double got singing. Okay. What I got from Dr. Encik Muhammad Daniel says that during interview, it's not what you get from the SPM, right? It is how you show your communication abilities, your character maybe, right? Because a straight A, it doesn't determine your career, right? Like I have friends that who is SPM qualified, but SPM qualification with just SPM qualification. Now she is very successful top management. So she succeed. So I do agree with you, Chair Daniel Roy.
Just to add on further, uh, uh, you see currently when you finish your SPM and STPM, you're going to be free for the next 3 months. Okay, this is the time to do some soul searching to find out what do you really want, what do you think you like, or what do you think you're going to do for your future, right? You see, a lot of people will end up working in McDonald's or the fast food outlets and all that. Some of them will become a Grab rider and all that because the generation today prefers to work in an environment which has got air condition, which has got entertainment. It's nice. But my suggestion, you should venture out go into manufacturing. Just work for 3 months. Just gain the experience. That will give you a broader outlook in life. When you make your career decisions later. Thank you.
Is there an example when you say manufacturing? I don't know where to search manufacturing. If I'm an SPM student, I don't know where to search that. Manufacturing as in?
Manufacturing as in all the industrial, factories, there are a lot of types for manufacturing. That's, manufacturing in terms of food items. We're talking about household things, furniture, anything is under manufacturing. Okay.
Do they hire students?
Of course, they'll hire students.
Part-timers, right?
They won't hire you as part-timers. So it's you see, one of the key aspects, and I think Dr. Saiful will this, one of the key aspects of for one to advance in their career or life is the ability to communicate and the ability to build relationship with people or the ability to work with people. You see, this generation, sad to say, a lot of them are very screen than actually talking to a human being. So they need to get that skill first. A lot of them come for interview. Sometimes they don't know how to express themselves, right? Because they are not good at live sessions. So that's the challenge we are facing here. So I would advise the younger generation take the challenge, go out there and find jobs that others won't. Who's working in a construction site, you gain a lot with working in a construction site. Okay, or even working in a restaurant, work in the kitchen, become a kitchen guy. Because all these are skills, life skills that you can learn. Just for 3 months, right? You see behind me, all these chefs at the back. Okay, I'm at a school at the moment. These guys all started their career after SPM. All of them are qualified chefs, very well experienced working in international hotels, but they have chosen this line of work and they are very passionate and they continuously build themselves to become better. So people can actually, the only thing the boundaries are boundaries that we put to ourselves. There are no boundaries in life.
Okay. What would you say to parents who tell their daughter or the eldest daughter or the only daughter, say that don't work because I have money for you to just eat, and why do you need to work? What is your advice to parents who limit their kids from working to gain experience after SPM?
Say, as a parent myself.
Next, will that Dr. Saiful wants to answer, but later. Next.
Okay. As a parent myself, of course, obviously we all want the best for our children. But sometimes what we think is the best may not be the best, Okay, so if they want to venture out and try new things, we should encourage them because it's learning never stops. So it's an opportunity to learn. We should allow. But at the same time, parents must monitor. You can't just allow it to fight for your own satisfaction. Monitor, but you should allow your children to go out there and venture and make the mistakes and learn the hard way and makes them better, builds better character. Makes them stronger, right? More resilient for what is going to come later. Okay, talk please.
Yes, Dr. Saiful, you want to say something?
This is
Your mic
again
is
on the explanation that I gave earlier. So your parents told you, let's just say that the person is Audrey. Yeah? Audrey, you can't go to work. I have enough money, stay home. And that becomes a problem. That's a problem if you have no solution. Yeah. So the not going to work, maybe it's not going to work. Maybe your father or your mother would like to see you at home. There's like 1,000 of work that you can do at home. So you need to find more solutions. Can I do a arranging of office from home? Can I do online business from home? Can I do insurance from home? Can I do a bakery? So there's so many things. So whatever that we have, especially now with the advent of internet and everything, everything is connected. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. If you have a long list of solutions, that's the difference between a lion and the hunted animal. If you're a hunter, you will look for ways to keep the hunt going. But if you're the hunted, you'll just find a shelter. You'll just find a group of friends and talk bad perhaps about your parents, because you're not doing anything to solve the problem. That's a situation. You're 21, 22, you're still eating of your parents' handouts, for example. So you find a way, you need to satisfy them anyway. They brought you to this world. Okay, I'm not going to work. Can I work like 2 days a week? So start negotiating. Rather than you work 5, 6 days a week, I do work 2 days. Maybe the rest you can do work from home. There's a lot of ways we can skin a cat if we are but willing to skin the cat. But if you don't want to work, so most of the time, Audrey, sad to say, most of the time those are just reasons, those are just excuses, not wanting to go to work. That's all I can share. Thank you.
All right, all right.
Just to give another
Good one.
example,
Okay.
just to share with you, my daughter, when she finished SPM, she actually worked in a hair salon. She said, I want to learn how to color hair. I just want to learn how to shampoo my hair better. Until today, she colors my hair. But although she has done she's in Marcom, she's a marketing communication executive with the hospital. But the thing is that she still colors my hair. It was fun for her. So I allowed her to do it. Just go and be a shampoo.
Yeah.
So that also gave her a different outlook of adults out there. She had the opportunity to mix with different people, other girls, and learn other things like, oh, there's more to life. There's a life experience that they can learn from. Please make sure you mix with the right company. You mix with the wrong company, then you learn wrong experiences in life.
Correct. All right. Okay. Nice one. Okay, good topic. We talk about working. We talk about SPM result. We've talked about SPM is not the end of the world. And okay, now we're moving forward to we move to Encik Ahmad Shihan. All right. As a freelancer and a STEM educator, STEM means science, technology, engineering, maths, and also arts, right? It's actually STEAM, right? As a STEM educator, what can students look forward to in terms of career after SPM? Because with IR 4.0 is coming, and I read somewhere that relationship manager is no longer relevant. It's all about problem solving. It's about emotional intelligence and all the related to IR 4.0. So as a STEM educator, what can students look into after SPM? How about college, and what other is mechanical and engineering a good major, or what other courses maybe that students can opt for after the SPM? Yes, and Jihan?
All right, thank you, Audrey, for organizing this
You're
fantastic FB
welcome.
Live and also allow us to share our knowledge here. Let's just start with a story about how Eduspace was established. Um, Initially, my friend and I started Eduspace in 2017. So at that stage, we just both of us and a few friends that could help to be a science facilitator. So we started to do science shows and also science workshop for companies and school. But at that time, I don't have any worries because the content aspect, the science aspect, is handled by my friend who is more experienced in informal science education. But later on, surprisingly, but after time, my friend got sick and later diagnosed with liver cancer. So what happened?
Oh.
So what happened was I have to do everything on my own. I have to supply materials. I have to deal with transportation, to do marketing, and conducting the training from A to Z. It's so busy at that time. I was not prepared, but whatever it is, I have to learn everything to get the business going on. But Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala already fated to me, for me to meet people like Dr. Saiful and also a lot of otais in training such as Mr. Daniel, a few friends, Mr. Jalili and Mr. Sham, if they are watching. Sure, they're watching. Huh? So I learned a lot of them. I learned a lot. So I learned how to cook up a proposal, event management, how to handle clients, marketing, or even doing bookkeeping, accounting bookkeeping. I don't know how to do taxes, but now I can do it myself. It's quite good. So once I acquired the ropes on doing training, I can manage it by myself or teach somebody else. So now I have apprentice with Dr. Saiful. So I am teaching him how to open a business, how to open bank account, and also do bookkeeping. So these skills are neither learned during my degree. So because I'm a pure chemistry graduate, or not related to my education at all. No, I was trained to be a scientist, and then later on I changed. Oh, maybe scientist less interaction with people. Maybe I need more interaction. I go to be a educator. So these skills are those irrelevant to my job? No, they are relevant. But people might say, Sian, ini kau kan okay, might be, you need this kind of skill because you are a primary driver of Eduspace. But imagine if I'm working in STEM education, for example, in Pusat Sains Negara or other company, I'm pretty sure they have to learn these skills too. So at the end of the day, your formal education is just your stepping stone to secure a career. But don't forget these soft skills complement your formal education, event management, bookkeeping probably, how to handle clients probably. So they all complement. So these skills make you a functional team player. I hope if ada adik-adik kat luar sana, I will give a wake up call. Please get equipped with all these skills apart of your formal education. And during this pandemic time, this opportunity, perfect opportunity to learn these new skills. You can learn a lot new skill from e-learning platforms such as the fantastic job that Learninpal are doing, or other famous ones such as Coursera or Udemy or Sailor. That's all examples of e-learning platform. Uh, Expanding from what Dr. Saiful have said, Malaysia also have to rethink about the belief uh, that the number of A is no longer a metric or a measurement of how successful they will be in their career. For example, I have a recent experience with SPM, not very recent, like 10 years ago. But at that time, my school chasing to get sekolah cluster or sekolah berprestasi tinggi. Of course, their mindset is to get as much number of A as possible to make it relevant. But some now is normal to have some people uh, to learn or do degree in different field but end up work in the different field. So I must say that you don't have to need a formal learning setting to learn a new skill. For example, like long before e-learning platform exists or long before YouTube exists, I managed to learn how to do minor computer troubleshooting or computer maintenance all by myself. How? So if you remember long time ago, they still have by Karangcraft, of course, majalah PC. They have majalah PC. So I save some money to buy one issue of majalah PC every month. So even my dad realized that my passion is to do PC maintenance or computer stuff. So he agreed to pay 1 year subscription for me. So as a return, I have to pay him every month lah, the same subscription fund. But sometimes majalah PC was not enough. It's probably basic. So I need more information. So I will register myself to Adopt Computing Forum to get second opinion. Now I have to learn how to write everything in English. At that time, when I was 13, probably. So could you imagine that 13 years old computer whiz joining Adopt Computing Forum and manage to give advice or how to you should change your RAM or you should graphic card here and there. So I don't have to wait for Kementerian Pendidikan to make computer literacy class. Even my school scrap computer literacy class because they think ini bukan dapat A pun, ini bukan ada dalam SPM pun, not contain bukan ada dalam 12 subjek yang khusus pun. So they scrap computer literacy. But joke on them. So these computer skills that I've learned when I was high school are still relevant and keeps me afloat during pandemic time. So I would say there will be no excuse not to learn in 2020. You have lots of resources. You can even learn to repair anything on YouTube. You can even recently I learned how to set up a professional studio at your house. You have free software. So I said 10 or 15 years ago, you have to go to computer store and buy pirated software. So there is no excuse not to learn. And remember, SPM is just a stepping stone. Get ready to change. In World Economic Forum, they have a article. They said 2020 is a VUCA world. So VUCA is what we mean volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Akan banyak berubah. So they have to ready about this. Don't worry. So if you already have target, that's okay. But keep learning new skills. That's from me.
Nice. Okay, so when you talk about SPM and also learning things, right? I think people nowadays they should be lucky enough, during our age, like 15, 16 years ago, when I open Microsoft Word, that is like wow, Microsoft Word. It's like so jacqueline of me. Like Microsoft is, you can type and then you can make it color, you can make a wishing card or invitational card,
Mm-hmm.
But right now, this age, this era, for Gen Y, everyone from baby boomers until now, I think everyone is very lucky, especially the kids. They can learn anything from e-learning platform like Learninpal, and also they can learn from YouTube. That time during my time, when you want to connect, you need that cable and put behind the big computer and wait for it to crack, and then plus during that time we are not learning, we are chatting somewhere. So so they are lucky, but I think most I didn't say most, I think some of them take it for granted, but so yeah, Learninpal is here to provide everyone the platform to learn and also to do revision on SPM, and after SPM you can learn many things from our non-academic mentors available in our platform, like from Eduspace. In future, Eduspace, right? Ahmad Shihan, Dr. Saiful, and Daniel. You guys will do a lot of courses, right? So it is benefit. It gives benefit to everyone to learn from our platform. So inshallah, I can't wait to join your class, all of you, your classes, and yeah. So I myself terkedu. You know, I'm accepting all this information, although I know the fact that SPM is not the end, and also, you know, work and STPM doesn't determine my career or my future or whatever, and also, yeah, everything. So I'm actually processing and digesting all the information given, and we still have time. I would like to see if there's question from the floor. Can we see if there's question? I don't think there's any question, but I want everyone to share and to like. Oh no, yeah, we have one from Amanina Najwa. Hi, Amanina. Okay. She said that I screw up my SPM and failed to further studies to university colleges like how my friends were, then decided to further STPM. Lessons learned, passed my STPM with flying colors, although a bit late, but yeah, managed to get into university and graduated on time. GOT. Oh, I like that, graduated on time. You know, in masters or in PhD, GOT is like that's it. You know, you couldn't graduate on time. So, any other questions besides that? Maybe we can talk about. I have actually covered my questions and my concern, my own personal concern. For those who is watching, if you guys want promo code to enter some of our classes, online classes, there are many STPM, Ekonomi Tingkatan 4, AdMeds and all. Tomorrow I'll go live to discuss and to explain what are the classes available during e-carnival. All right, not today, not now. So for those who wants the promo code, please drop a comment, says that I want promo code. You want one, you want two, you just drop the comment and like and share this video. All right, and Eduspace will also have a preview class on this Saturday. What time? Please excuse me.
Let me turn on the share screen.
You can turn on.
All right. Here we are.
Yep. Beyond SPM and STPM. It is a preview class on this Saturday, 19 December, 11 o'clock in the morning. Yeah? 1 hour preview class. So Dr. Saiful, Ahmad Shihan, and also Muhammad Daniel will be discussing on the topic. And I believe that on the 26th and 27th, you guys will have separate class. Like Dr. Shihan will, Dr. Saiful will have his own separate classes and courses. Okay. So for those, please support. This class is free. Join. Enter the promo code ESTFREE. EST free. You will enter for free. All right. So any other questions from the floor? Please like this and please show us some love. Please support. And then Amir Aris one promo code. Okay, I'll give you promo code. Thank you for commenting. Anyone else want promo code? Please comment. Okay, before we leave, right? Any last word from Dr. Saiful to summarize or overall advice to the students and also to the parents? Dr. Saiful first.
Maybe Dr. Saiful have left us,
Oh,
so we
he
can
has left.
just proceed to Mr. Daniel.
Yes. Encik Mohammed Daniel Roy, please.
Well, I would like to say first to the students, when they sit for the
If you think it's too late, it's not too late. Always remember, it's not over till it's over.
There's always a
Okay?
fight.
There's always a fighting chance.
Number two, to the parents. Don't use your ambition to
Use
guide
your
your child.
ambition
Let your child
to
grow.
guide your
Let
child.
them have your
Let
own
your
ambition.
child grow.
You may want them to become a
Your own
doctor. They just want to
You may
become a
want them to
veterinarian.
become a doctor.
So
They just want
let them do what they want to do so
So
they can excel
let
in
them
life.
do what they want to do
Right?
so they can excel in
And don't press them, don't
life.
press yourself.
And don't stress
SPM
them,
will
don't stress
definitely come.
yourself.
And
SPM will
when you've done
definitely
enough
come.
preparation,
And
it will
when
show.
you've done enough
Our
preparation,
software
it will
doesn't
show.
need
So
anything. It's not the
software doesn't need any
right?
difference.
So all the best. Thank
So
you.
all the best.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Okay, how about Ahmad Shihan? Any last word to the students of SPM batch 2020 and also the parents maybe?
Maybe I just want to summarize what Dr. Saiful and Mr. Muhammad Daniel have shared with all of us. That they both of them shared their experience working after their formal education. So learn to work after formal education is one of the ways to train your resilience. So what do SPM and STPM adik-adik I would call adik-adik SPM, they will have to encourage their resilience to ever changing world. So it will we keep changing. Even now I'm experiencing it, even they it's not the future of SPM or STPM, it's already now. They have to think now, the change must be now. So the VUCA era is now, so they have to build their resilience in order to when they enter their working after that. That's all from me.
All right. Nice talk, everyone. So there's no question from the
Fantastic.
floor.
They just want promo code.
Yes, I am very generous now. I'm giving promo code, but there's a few. Please share this video, live video, to someone else in your Facebook so that this give the knowledge to the parents, to the students, maybe your neighbor who is sitting for SPM, your nephew, or your niece. You share this video because it's not just that, it's not straight A's that we want. It's the overall, right? So we've discussed this in the video, in this live session. So inshallah, hope everyone who is sitting for SPM, good luck. Like Dr. Saiful said, do your best. Don't think of plan B. Think of doing your best now. All right. If you want plan B, you enter the class this 19 December, 11, 11 o'clock. Okay,
Yep.
so enter free promo code 11 o'clock. Enter ESTFREE for free. It's free registration. Okay, just go to learningpal.com, or else you can also download the Learningpal app from your phone. It's Learningpal, LEARNINPAL without the G, all right? So learningpal.com, and then you go to under non-academic, search for Eduspace training, and then select 19 December and enter that code, and you can enter for free. Okay, free of charge. Okay, whoever wants, if you can check out our IG page, there are a lot of classes like Christmas storytelling special, learn to speak Mandarin and all. If you want promo code, just drop a comment. I'll give you promo code for like 80% or 70%, depends on my mood. All right, so well, I'm afraid that we finally reached to the end of today's FB live session with Eduspace. Thank you so much. Many thanks to Dr. Saiful, Encik Mohammed Daniel, the handsome man, Encik Ahmad Shihan, our managing director of Eduspace, for being with us and sharing their insights today on the subject matter. And I hope that all the viewers, you get what you get from them, and especially the students of SPM and STPM exams students, find that this session is useful for you. And if any question, just come to Learninpal and ask. If you want to talk to Fihan, Dr. Saiful, or Encik Muhammad Daniel, just drop us a comment, all right? So once again, thank you to the panelists of Eduspace for an enlightening session. And thank you all who are watching this today. And I hope you would join us again on future FB live session. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.